We've got a different background today. I ripped up the other contact paper that I had on my work surface and I replaced it with this that I didn't realize that the yellow, I don't like the yellow, but that's all right. It's temporary. Today we're cash stuffing $533 into weekly spending, our wallets, replenishing our wallets for the week, and some sinking funds and savings challenges. I'm going to start with my wallet. Oh, by the way, my name's Kezia. Welcome to Bare Budget. I've got some leftover money in my wallet. So we did have leftover groceries from last week, but I went ahead and spent that on top of, I've already taken out groceries for the week from here. So I have extra $10 in personal, and I already know where I want to put that. So I'm putting that to the side. I know coffee's gone, going out is gone. Household, I need to put this back into the binder that I took this from. Duke, our chocolate lab, has a few dollars left, $4. I'm also going to put that, I hope I remember. Okay, I'm going to put that back in his envelope in one of the binders. And this is for Matt, extra spending money for Matt. You know what? I'm just going to keep that there. Speaking of Matt, we had leftover grocery money because my spending is getting 40, or my personal. It was Matt's birthday this past Monday, and over the weekend, he decided he wanted, coffee's getting a 6. He wanted to invite family and some family and friends over for a little barbecue. He cooked, or he grilled steak. We had some chicken and hot dogs for the kids. My husband's oldest daughter has 3 young kids, so they, those kids came. And there was a couple of other people, but it ended up being a pretty good night. Going out, I'm putting money into it in a different binder. I think that's all for my wallet. And then as my present to Matt, we took a trip about 2.5 hours away. I gave him a shopping spree to Hobby Lobby so that he could get all of the accessories and supplies for making his little miniature town. He's always wanted to have a little miniature town. So we had really fun picking that out. I'll insert a video or a picture here of all of the little accessories that he got. Hobby Lobby has like a doll section. He decided he does like they have like 2 options of doll houses there, but he wanted to build his own. So he's going to make his own little log cabin, and he's into like making it very like old school. He doesn't want anything modern in there because he loves the forest. He loves living off the grid, stuff like that. So he had a really fun time. I'll move on to Matt's binder. His spending is also getting a 40. My envelope in here, so it's got 20 in there. I think I'll keep this here. My birthday is the next birthday. Well, no, there's one grandkid that's birthday the week before mine, but Matt wants some extra money to spend on me. I don't know what I want to do for my birthday. It's in the middle of October. I mean, I don't know. So I am going to add a 10 to this, but I'm going to put it in a different binder that I'll move to next. So that's all for Matt's binder. So we'll go to our buffer. This is duplicates of all of our categories in our wallet. So Matt's spending, I'm going to put it an extra 10 in case sometimes he needs some extra money during the week to spend on whatever. Tools is getting skipped this week, and then Kezia and buffer is getting a 10, so a 20 here. And then I think, oh yeah, and then eating out, we're gonna put a 20. We don't eat out very often, so I usually just let them put a little bit every week. And that's all for buffer. Next, I'm going to our bills binder. I'm starting to stuff some real cash in bills and debt binder. Gas is getting 50, and this is technically a gas buffer, So we have 100, 150, 210. We're spending quite a bit in gas because Matt is still commuting to work. We're still figuring out how to solve the commuting issue. Will most likely maybe be solved by a job change, but there's a couple of options open. We also looked into, there is a commuter bus that's like a community, that's run by the county, that because the cities are like pretty far apart here, and they encompass like 3 different cities along the interstate. So we're just looking into some options. I'm going to put in vehicle insurance. So I've got some new trackers here. Okay, these are the ones that I sell in my shop now. I think all of these are available individually and in a bundle, but I've got a bills tracker. So this is the total amount. We are now on a 6-month auto insurance, but I'm going to keep track because this is our new total. 544 is our new 6-month total. And I already wrote down, we're adding 20, which is due in February. That's the other thing that I can add, is like a due date. But so we're adding a 20 to insurance. And then I'm going to skip back here in our debt. We did finally refinance our truck. It took like a month and a half to do, but I've got this extra envelope here. I don't know if I'll change this in the future, but this is how it's working right now. So I'm going to add a 10, right? Yeah, we're adding a 10. This is for an extra payment. We really want to get our other truck paid off. So we've got $30 in here right now for an extra truck payment. We're really excited we got it refinanced. I know that that's all for bills and debt. I know that the interest rates aren't the best yet, or aren't the best right now, but we were able to go to like decrease by 15%. I'm really, really excited about that. Now we're going to Christmas, my savings book for Christmas. If you made it this far in the video, comment a red heart. And you know what? No. If you made it this far in the video, comment the word of the day. I think I'm going to start doing the word of the day is debt payoff. No, that's 2 words. Debt. Comment debt if you made it this far in the video. Word of the day. Today for Christmas, we're adding 25. And we're doing the 10 and a 15. We are almost done. I am now halfway through section 6. And there are only 8 sections. I'm really, really excited. And I love this 2 pocket system. Okay, so we've got a 10. Let me get some nicer. There we go, on a 15. Today was errand day. So like I went to town, I went to the bank, I went to the further away town that has the Walmart, and I did find a few clearance items. Every time I look in the clearance section for like grandkids or my step grandkids, they're not my biological, but you know, step grandkids, I'm always on the lookout for like little gifts. Matt loves giving like a stocking stuffer and then like one main gift to each kid. So I did find a few like little plushies, little smaller toys that would, you know, fit in a stocking. Next, we're going to savings. Cash emergency. I'm really proud of myself for building this up and not stealing from it. It's getting a 10. Cash emergency now has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 145. Wow. That's the most I've ever gotten to. So total is 525, so we're doing good. I've really been trying to focus so hard on saving first. Save first, Kezia, save first, even if it's just $5. Mom's envelope is getting a 5. So $5, $10, $15, $20 now. This is my mom. Just for fun money to send her or for a present or something, just because she's my mom. Alan is Matt's uncle. He is getting a 5. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alan is, Matt's dad has passed away like a long, long time ago. And Alan is like the dad he never had. So, and we live by him right now. So he likes doing things with them. Grandkids is also getting a 5. Grandkids savings accounts. And I think I'm going to turn this into an extra, like I haven't yet, but I'm going to do an automatic withdrawal into a savings account for them. And then this would be an extra contribution. So we have $10. I got halfway there, half set up, but I didn't finish it. And I need to go back and finish it. And then our retirement accounts, I'm skipping investments and I'm just going to put some, again, this is the same thing, investments account and Roth IRA. I have, it's getting a 5, but I want a nicer 5. I do have automatic amounts every week that come in, or like once a month that come out automatically. And this is for an extra payment at the end of the month. So we have 10. Oh, these are really nice 5s. I feel so sad when I have to get rid of a really nice bill. Life insurance is also getting a 5. Same thing with this. I need to look up what life insurance to get. $15. Life insurance and a will for both Matt and I, which we don't have. Next, we're doing, I put 4 saving challenges I started. And I budgeted $20, a 10 and 2 5s to put somewhere. So first up, we have from the Blushing Hippo over on Etsy. I'll link below where all these challenges are from. I'll go ahead and put in a $5. Let me find a $5. There is no $5. What about a 10? There's a 10. I'm going to put a 10. So 10, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next is Rainy Day from Angie's Finance. And each icon I put worth $5. So I'll put a 5 in here. This is one of her old designs, I think. But I'll link to her Etsy shop. That's where I got it as a digital download. 5, 10, 15, 20, $25 so far. And then $5 left. Dog Mom, I've got, this is from Budgeting with Chris, because I'm a dog mom. But I'll skip that one since I've just got $5 left. I'm going to do this one, the fall, because I want to make sure I want to finish this before fall is done. This is from the Nurtured Budget of Michelle. I made each icon worth $1, so I've got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, $15 so far. And that's all for savings and, yeah, savings. Next, we're going to our annual categories. Holidays, anniversary, I'm adding 5. And each icon is 5. This is an arbitrary amount. I just save up as much as I can for us. We usually will, like, we'll probably just go to a nice dinner. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And it's not until January. Next, I'll skip to holiday shopping. This is getting a 5. So 10, 15, 20. Birthdays. So yeah, the next grandkid birthday is the beginning of October, and then it's my birthday in the middle of October. And I think, did I skip myself? No, I did not. I'm just giving myself a 5. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So there's a couple of categories that we can pull for my birthday. Matt's binder and this envelope. I think we'll have enough to do a little something. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all for annual binder. Next is vehicle and home. One of the next goals that we're saving towards is a new car. Eventually, probably take about a year to do. But this is for a down payment on a new vehicle. Each icon's worth 30, so we're just adding 30 today. Trading off the truck that we just refinanced for a different car that I like better. 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. And my goal is probably to do this twice to have around 4,000. So hopefully I can get that done within a year. I think that would be doable. Vehicle maintenance is getting a 20. 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 15. We have to replace our catalytic converter on our truck. Even though it just got replaced a year and a half ago, apparently that catalytic converter only had a year warranty on it, and it's already bad. Those things aren't supposed to go bad within a year. Matt was saying that, I think we're adding 12 today. Yeah, we're adding 12 to this. I think Matt figured out that the kind of catalytic converter that they added was under a warranty, so we had to take it to a mechanic shop that only the warranty would cover it. And since we weren't paying for it, they were like really sketchy and didn't give us very much details. Truck registration now has 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 51, and 52. But anyway, we finally got it out of them. Like, we had to call them again, and since we started having trouble with it, the engine light keeps getting triggered on. And they said, oh yeah, well, it only has a year warranty on it. I'm like, well, that sucks. And it's been a year and a half. So we have to pay for a new one. And those things are expensive, like $300 to $700 just for the part. Okay, household. So this $15, I took, I did get some laundry soap. That's what this was for. Yes. But I paid for it with other money. I'm just going to do the cash stuff. I'm just going to put it here. And then I'm probably going to take it out right after I'm done filming. But I'm just going to do this so I don't get confused, because I will get confused. But laundry, I'm adding a 5. So $5, $10, $15, $20 now. Bathroom is also getting a 5. I'm saving up for a shelf to put in one of our bathrooms, 10, 20, 25, 30. The corner that I want to put the shelf in is very narrow, and it's kind of hard to find narrow, tall shelves that hold a decent amount. I think that's all for this binder. But I did find one on Amazon, and I think it's like $75. Next, our health binder. So first I'm going to put this. I'm going to skip back to Duke. This is for Duke. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to eye care for eye exam I'm adding a 5. 100, 20, 25, 30, 35, 135. And eye care for contacts and glasses is also getting a 5. Those are gross. 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. And then go back to Duke. Duke is getting a 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then Matt clothing, I'm adding a 5, the last 5, so 15. Let's see, what do I have? $60. one moment while I figure out why I have $60 left over. Okay, I can't figure out where the $60 goes, but I'm just gonna set it aside. I'm gonna put it back in here, my bank bag. 60, because I can't find it on my budget sheet. I stuffed everything that I needed to, but it's possible. No, it wouldn't be for groceries because okay. I'm just gonna keep it in my bank bag because I'll probably think of where it's supposed to go down the road. I'm gonna add this extra $10 that I did not spend this week. I'm gonna add a 10 to my writing office fund. This is for a cozy chair for my office. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 96, 78, 98. I still don't know what I want yet, but I look all the time for a cozy, comfy chair that doesn't take a whole lot of space. And that's all for today's cash stuffing. Thanks for joining me today and hanging out. Almost done with my coffee. If you made it this far in the video, put in a coffee emoji. Oh, and I just spilled on my own. I've got a coffee emoji, and if you do drink coffee, what kind of coffee do you like? If you don't drink coffee, comment like what other kind of drink, like a tea or a hot chocolate, like what is your favorite fall drink? Americano, extra heavy cream. That's me all the way. Thanks for joining me, hanging out. I'll talk to you next time.